Hey, hello, amazing people. Welcome back to May Daily English, where you level up your English super fast with real life podcasts. I'm May, and I'm so happy you're here today.
And I'm Luca. Hey, May. How are you feeling today?
Hi, Luca. I feel great, but honestly, I have a big, serious question for you and for everyone watching right now.
Oh, really? A serious question? What is it, May?
Luca, do you think you are wasting your life right now?
Wow. That is a heavy question, May. Why do you ask me that today?
Because yesterday, I read a very beautiful story. It stays in my mind all night, and it gives me a big lesson. I really want to share it with you and all our amazing listeners right now.
Oh, wonderful. I love good stories, and I'm sure our friends want to hear it too. Please tell us, May. What is it about?
It is a story about an old man. Every single day, he comes to a big, busy train station. He wears a nice coat, sits on a wooden bench, and just watches. He watches people buy tickets. He watches people run to the trains. He watches the trains come and go.
Okay. Does he wait for someone? Maybe his wife or his children?
No, Luca, he does not wait for anyone. He is always alone. One day, a young station worker comes to him and asks, "Excuse me, sir, I see you here every day for many months. Which train do you want to take? Where do you want to go?"
And what does the old man say?
The old man looks at the tracks and says, "I do not want to go anywhere. I do not have a ticket." The young worker is surprised. He asks, "Then why do you sit here every day?" The old man smiles sadly and replies, "Because here I see movement. I see action. I see people with a destination. When I was young, I was too afraid to choose a direction. I never buy a ticket for my life. Now I am old, and I only come here to see what I miss."
Wow, May. That is a very sad and powerful story. He just watches the trains of life pass him by.
Exactly, Luca. It makes me think a lot. Many people in the world are just like that old man. They stand at the station of life. They see opportunities go past. They see dreams go past. But they do not jump on the train because they are afraid. And that is why today we have a very important topic for everyone. The topic is, don't waste your life.
Yes, don't waste your life. That is a very powerful topic, May. It really makes me think. It is truly time for us to buy the ticket and get on our own train.
I agree, Luca. But in your opinion, what does wasting time mean?
Well, I think wasting life is when you spend your valuable time on things that do not matter. For example, people spend 5, 6 hours every day scrolling on social media. They watch other people's lives, but they do not live their own lives.
Oh, that is so true. We look at photos of beautiful places, we look at successful people, and we feel jealous. But we just sit on the sofa. We do not move.
Yes, and another way people waste life is through overthinking. They want to start a business, they want to learn a new language like English, or they want to change their job. But they spend years just thinking about it. May, do you know the story about the empty jar of life?
The empty jar of life? No, I do not know it. Please tell me, Luca. I am sure our listeners want to hear it too.
Okay, listen carefully. It is a very famous story about a university professor. One day, he stands in front of his students. He has a large, empty glass jar on his desk.
Okay, an empty glass jar. What does he do next?
He takes out a box of large rocks. He puts these big rocks into the jar, one by one, until no more rocks can fit. Then he asks his students, "Is this jar full?" All the students shout, "Yes, it is full."
But it is not full, right?
No, it is not full. The professor smiles. He reaches under the table and takes out a bag of small pebbles. He pours the small pebbles into the jar. He shakes the jar lightly. The pebbles roll into the open spaces between the big rocks.
Ah, the small pebbles fill the empty spaces.
Yes. Then the professor asks again, "Is the jar full now?" The students are clever now. They say, "Maybe not." The professor laughs. He takes a bag of sand. He pours the sand into the jar. The sand fills all the remaining small spaces. Now the jar is completely full of rocks, pebbles, and sand.
That is a beautiful image. But Luca, what does the jar mean? What is the lesson for our life?
The professor explains it beautifully. He says, "This jar represents your life. The big rocks are the most important things in your life. Your health, your family, your true friends, your big dreams, and your personal development. Things that give your life a real meaning."
Okay, health, family, dreams, those are the big rocks. What about the pebbles and the sand?
The pebbles are other things that matter, but not the most important, like your job, your house, or your car. And the sand represents all the small things, like watching TV, playing video games, scrolling on social media, or arguing about little things.
That is amazing.
Yes, the professor says, if you put the sand into the jar first, there is no room for the pebbles or the big rocks. The same is true for your life. If you spend all your energy and time on small, meaningless things, you have no time for the things that are truly important to you.
Wow, Luca, that is a powerful lesson. We must put the big rocks first. If we do not care for our health, if we do not spend time with our family, if we do not work on our dreams every day, our jar is just full of sand. At the end of life, we have a jar full of sand. That is a wasted life.
Everyone who is listening to us right now is putting a big rock into their jar of life. They choose growth over comfort.
But Luca, sometimes people feel lazy. They feel tired. They feel like they have a lot of time. They think, I am young. I have 50 more years to live. Why do I need to hurry?
That is a dangerous thought, May. Time is like an arrow. Once it flies away, it never comes back. Young people often think they are rich because they have time. But time is the most expensive thing in the universe. Do you know Lee Kuan Yew, the famous first Prime Minister of Singapore?
Of course. He is a very wise leader. He builds a great country from a small island.
Yes, he is a man of action and great wisdom. He understands the value of youth and time very well. There is a very famous quote from him. He says, "Give me 1 year of youth, and I will give you 1 million Singapore dollars."
Wow, 1 million Singapore dollars for just 1 year of youth? That is a huge amount of money. That quote makes me feel a bit cold inside, but in a good way. It wakes me up. Our young listeners are sitting on a gold mine. Every year of their youth is worth millions.
Exactly. Your youth is power. Your time is currency. Do not sell it cheap to social media or laziness. Use your youth to build your mind, train your body, and create a life you love.
Wow, what an amazing conversation today, Luca. Thank you so much for the beautiful stories. I feel so inspired right now, and I hope you feel the same, my friends.
Thank you, May. It is a pleasure. Remember, guys, do not stand at the train station of life. Buy your ticket. Get on the train. Live your life fully.
Yes, don't let your jar of life be full of sand. If you love this podcast, please click the like button right now. It helps our channel grow and reach more amazing learners around the world.
And do not forget to subscribe to May Daily English and turn on the notification bell. We bring you valuable stories and English lessons every day.
Now, we have a small challenge for you. Write a comment below this video. Tell us, what is one big rock you want to put into your jar today? Is it learning English? Is it running? Tell us. We read every single comment.
Thank you for spending your valuable time with us today.
Take care of your youth and see you in the next podcast. Bye-bye.
Goodbye, everyone. Have a fantastic day.